Rob's probably still trying to catch up on the comments. Hope this is enough lighting. Hey Keenan, what's going on, buddy? You doing all right? Hope this is enough light. I'm outside. It's kind of dark here. So I brought out a lantern, so I don't know how good the quality is, but this is how we're going to do it tonight. So I guess it is what it is. I can scoot a little closer, maybe. Get a little better. Yeah, Justin. All romantic, all mood lighting. Hey Courtney, how's it going? You enjoying your trip? I've been meaning to comment on your Instagram post. I've not had a chance to look at them. I seen them pop up with the notification. But I'd show y'all what I'm doing, what I did today, but it's really dark outside, as you can tell from the mood lighting from the lantern. Hope this thing stays on. I've used this a lot. Hey, girl runner. Nope. Don't make me put you in timeout, Justin. I know Rob did it. But I hope you're having a good time, Courtney, or did have a good time. I don't know if you're home yet or not. I chopped up a lot of wood today. Hey, Mike, didn't pay your power, but no, I'm outside. I'm actually sitting outside. I thought it's real nice tonight. So Courtney says, hey, homie Justin. Yeah, I'm outside. Just says, hey, Courtney. Outside it's dark, so I brought out a lantern, a little bit of mood lighting. I don't know how good this will be or how bad this will be, but this is how it's going to be, I guess, at least for tonight. So I thought I'd try it. Mike says, hey, everybody. Thunder Whisperer, gear looks good, bit creepy. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm going for, that creepy vibe, you know. Justin says, this is the only place I haven't been banned. I know, I've actually not banned you yet. So see, I'm actually doing pretty good. Courtney says, hey, Mike. Hey, Courtney, I meant to send you a picture today. There's actually a red STI at work, and I didn't get a picture of it, but there was one at work I did not even know was there. It's actually a charcoal gray one. Mike says, hi, hey again, Courtney. It's actually a charcoal gray one. I've never seen that before. I guess they work second shift, and I actually had to work over today, so I just happened to walk by and see it, and I took a picture of it. I meant to send it to you. My leg's feeling pretty good, Justin. Thanks for asking. It's got some knots on it, but it's doing pretty good. I actually bought shin guards today. I went to Hibbett Sports, and I was like, y'all sell shin guards? Thunder Whisper, or Thunder 501. Well, at least you have a night that's quiet. Got your sticker, by the way. I opened it on a video. Hey, I'm glad you got it, Thunder. And yeah, our night is quiet. I hope yours stays as quiet as it is right now, I guess, if it's still quiet. But I hope everything goes good there. Thunder Whisperer gear, I'll send you some money so you can get power turned back on. Hey, I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm not monetized yet, you know, so my power is not on. So, nah, I'm just kidding. I like being outside. I actually busted up a lot of wood today and mowed the yard, which is why I didn't think I was going to get to be on. But, you know, when you work for a facility that makes lawnmowers, I guess you figure out how to mow the yard fast. I always remember, it's not how fast you mow, it's how well you mow fast. That's our motto. Stinger checking in. Hey, Stinger, how you doing tonight? Hope you're doing good. Just seen you on Rob's. So I hope everything comes out all right for what you're fixing to do. Thunder Whisperer, no, I hear you. I love the outdoors. Yeah, me too. Especially on nights like this. It's got to still be like in the 70s here, and it's just a slight breeze, so it feels really good. Justin, what did you bust for wood? I just had some trees at the side of them had been cut down, some limbs, so they could run some power lines. And I took an axe and busted them up, just exercise. I could have got, you know, a wood splitter, but I prefer to get the exercise. So I just took an axe and busted it up. Mike, I'm here with the windows up. It's supposed to snow Monday. Crap, what snow? That sucks. I hate that for you, man. That's awful. It's supposed to be like 82 here tomorrow. And I think Monday it's going to get back down in like the low 50s, but it's still going to be warm all next week. Thunder 501, John Deere is good, but at work we have Toro. Of course, our cheapest mower at work is $40,000. Yeah. You know, those commercial units can get very, very expensive, especially for mowing a golf course. Thunder Whisperer, maybe the next live you could be by the bonfire. I've actually got the the fire pit right here. I just ain't got it lit up yet. I just took a shower mainly, and I didn't want to have to take another shower because I smelled like smoke. Justin, cool. That's a good workout. Yeah, it really was a good workout. I was sweating bullets. Thunder Whisperer, hey Edge and Courtney. Mike, yes, bonfires are good. Throb Nation says, hey Gear, hey Throb. Good live tonight, Throb. That was a long live. I don't know if I can come up with something to talk about that long. How's the mood lighting, Rob? Is it all spooky? I hope it's not scaring you. Like that bird that flew by earlier. I may do a giveaway tonight. Courtney says, hey Tundra and Thunder. I'll probably do a decal giveaway. If you've already got a decal or got one coming, let somebody else win if they've not got one. But I may do a giveaway on somebody guess the closest mileage on my truck. We won't do it yet. We'll let more people get on here. But I'll probably do a decal giveaway. Justin said you need the bubbles filter. Yeah, but Rob has the bubbles filter. I don't want to copy Rob on his bubble filter. But what I was saying, Justin, I went into Hibbett Sports and was like, I need some. It's spooky, but I feel safe with you, Gear. I'm glad you feel safe with me, Rob. And Thunder says, if I ever get the money, I'll buy a Toro 4700D. That's a good mower. I work for Deere, but I think everybody should buy a Deere because that's what I work for. But hey, Rebel, do the zombie filter then. It's funny you should say that, Justin. It's funny you should say that. I'll get back to the Toro thing here in a minute. Thunder Whisperer, is that the gas lantern? No, it's actually just an LED lantern, actually. This thing, batteries are awesome. It may go dead while I'm sitting here, but the battery's been awesome on it. I'll get back to the lawnmower thing here in a minute, Thunder. Tomorrow's video, it's a question I get a lot, so I'm just going to give you all kind of a heads up. It's what gear or gun would you use during the zombie apocalypse? So everybody check in on that. It's kind of funny video, so at least I hope it's funny. Y'all may be like, it's stupid, but hey, I hope it's funny. Courtney says, all right, gotta go. Sorry, I can't stay. I have a good night, y'all. Hey, you have a good night too, Courtney. Thanks for showing up. But no skeeters yet. Actually, no, I've not seen too many mosquitoes tonight. Usually they'd be eating me up, but not yet. Mike says, bye, Courtney. So check into that video tomorrow. I'll probably upload it in the morning. Hopefully it's funny. Tundra Whisperer 12 gauge for zombies. That's not what I picked. You'll like what I picked. It's pretty suiting for it. Zombies are half decomposed anyway. Rebel Rouser, who did you get to act as zombies in the video? You'll have to wait and see that, Justin. I can't disclose that. You'll have to watch the video. You have to pay to see that. You don't technically have to pay, and I don't get any money, but you just have to watch the video. Now, something did just fly in my ear. I don't know if it's a big mosquito or what, but something just flew in my ear. Rebel Rouser, your wife. I'm not saying that. Gatling gun. Yeah, I'll give you a hint. Gatling guns would make way too much noise. Thunder, a samurai sword for zombies. Yeah, that would work, but I would rather not get that close to them, really. So, let's just say it's something very quiet. So, that's your only hint. You all should like the video, I would think. But back to the lawnmowers, Thunder. Yeah, I'm a big John Deere fan, and but there's a lot of companies that make good lawnmowers, or they still wouldn't be in business. If they made a crappy lawnmower, they would be out of business. So, I can't deny that there's several good companies. Tundra Whisperer, something with a silencer. You'll have to wait and see. You just have to wait and see. As you all know, as you've seen my other videos, I have a short barrel rifle, so I have some class 3 stuff. So you just have to wait and watch the video and see what comes up. Not going to spoil it for you. I just wanted to give you what it was, the title was going to be about. So that'll all come up tomorrow, early. Justin, ugh, I can't stand the suspense. You're going to have to, because you ain't going to get it tonight. Thunder 501, Toro and John Deere are the top of the line mowers. Though, especially for, yeah, I see a lot of John Deeres out on golf courses too. So yeah, those are the 2 top I see. Throb Nation, my new gun has a problem. Jams every 3rd or 4th round. Any ideas? That's the Springfield EMP, right? Is that the one you're talking about? Thunder 501, have you seen my latest video? No, not yet. I've been so busy today, I've not had time to do anything. I actually just barely got off in time to see Rob's. Actually, Rob would already went live before I ever even got out of the shower, so I haven't had a chance to watch it. I'll watch it either tonight or tomorrow. Throb Nation says yes. Let me get to this next video and I'll tell you what I think it could be. Tundra Whisper, get this. My dad lives in Montana and put in for a silencer for 30 rifle. He waited 7 months and it cost $900. That's crazy. No, that's not crazy. That's probably about right. Keena says wild bid. It takes a long time to get any kind of class 3 weapon, especially now, or any kind of class 3 anything. You're looking at anywhere between 7 months to a year on the wait time, and it's a $200 tax, and then plus the price of the suppressor or short barrel rifle or just whatever it is that you're getting. You know, it's a, and I don't even mind the $200 tax. That's not the big deal. How's the I don't have a power outage. They're just giving me a hard time. I'm actually sitting outside with a lantern on, so that's why it's kind of dark. I just want to be outside, so if the video quality sucks, I'm terribly sorry, but this is the way we're doing it tonight. Give us kind of spooky vibe. Back to Rob's question. Tundra Whisperer had no idea it takes that kind of, yeah, it takes forever. And like I said, the $200 tax is what I don't like. I don't mind, you know, not the $200 tax, sorry, the wait time is what I don't like. I don't mind $200 tax. If they just want their money, and like I said, I own several pieces of class 3 equipment, you know, if I own that many pieces, you'd think that I would be in good shape and I wouldn't have to wait all the time. Nope, I have to wait every time I buy something. I have to wait the 8 months again. Thunder 51 going to play lottery night. If y'all wake up in the morning and see an IG post of a 2018 Z06, it went away. And the Mustang GT on my page, you know what happened. I don't know you won, man. Don't forget your friends over here in Tennessee. All about vehicles. Hey, Gear, check out a 4Runner or something. Hey, Gear, check out a 4Runner or something. A 4Runner for what? I'm not looking at getting another vehicle other than like a 370 eventually. Rob looks good and what, and that kind of lighting, you not so much. Sorry, this is the way it's working tonight. All about vehicles. Are you replacing the Xterra? Funny you should say that. I'm not sure I really trust the Xterra anymore. I did stop and look at a vehicle tonight, so whenever I get that back, I may wind up trading it. But I don't want to say for sure. I mean, if the thing's fixed right, I may keep it. But if it's not the way I think it should be, it's possible. Thunder Whisper Class 3 is a silencer. Yeah. Anything like a silencer, short barrel rifle, fully automatic, all that stuff is considered Class 3. All about vehicles. I kind of got a vibe you're getting rid of the Xterra. I may not get rid of it, but I did stop and look at a BMW 3 Series tonight. It wasn't a new one by no means, and it had a few miles on it, but it's nothing I'm gonna be driving any long distance. So if I do decide to get rid of it, I may wind up getting a 3 Series Beamer just for the gas mileage, because my Tundra gets such crappy gas mileage. And if I get a Z and turbo it, it ain't gonna get great gas mileage. So the 3 Series Beamer may be the option to go with. It was in good shape. It just had a few miles on it. Had a few more than I like, but if it runs good and all I'm gonna do driving around town and stuff, I'm good with it. Rebel Rouser says, sounds good. I swear, Rob, I'll get back to your comment here in just a second. Thunder 501, if that happens, I will come to Tennessee for sure, and we'll go get that. Hey, I appreciate that, man. I really appreciate that. Thunder Whisper, President Trump just ordered the attack on Syria. Oh, man. It's about to hit the fan now, then. Justin, doesn't the Xterra suck the gas too? Yeah, it does. That's why I'm saying I may trade it for the Beamer. Just in, we attacked Syria. Yeah. This isn't going to be good. I think Putin's already warned us against that. So this could be a bad situation. You heard it here on my live stream first. This could get bad for everybody. So I don't know what may happen here. If Putin's really serious about what he said, this could be the start of a big one, and I hope it's not, but it very well could be. All about vehicles, Gear, give me a shout on a vid, please. Okay, I'll do it. Thunder, it won't be tomorrow's vid because it's already shot. Thunder Whisperer, here we go again, another war. Yeah, and it may be a big war this time. Edge, hello, sir. Hey, Edge, I'm glad you stopped by. Thunder Whisperer, Russians are going to back them up. Yeah, they've done said they're going to back them up, so this really could get bad. Thunder Whisper says you watched. Mike Roten says, hey, Edge, Justin says, hey, at least we got our guns. Yeah, that's why Japan never did invade us, because they said behind every blade of grass there would be a rifle. Throb Nation, time to oil up the fire sticks. Mine are always oiled up, bro. All About Vehicles, watching it on TC, TV, and Thunder Whisper Russians are screwing around. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen here, but it could be bad. Back to Rob's question earlier, though. I told you I'd get back to it, Rob. What I think could be the problem is you might need to polish your feed ramp on that gun. The feed ramp on the EMP sits really, really steep. So as the bullet's trying to feed into it, it doesn't have a wide angle to feed up into the chamber. My stepdad's got one of them, and if you're trying to feed hollow points, man, his wouldn't feed hollow points hardly at all. It did not like hollow points. Solid nose, it liked those all right. It would run those pretty good. You need to put about 200 to 400 rounds through it to make sure it's broke in good, and that'll help your feed ramp get, broke in a little bit, and the gun get broke in. But you might want to polish that. Get you like some Flitz polish or something, and polish that up. Thunder Whisper says, sorry, meant Russians aren't screwing around. They'll come after us. Yeah, I totally agree. I think they will. It's hard telling what's going to happen. I mean, I don't think Putin screws around. So, what do you mean by polish? There's this stuff called Flitz, and you can get it. I'd say you probably get Ace Hardware, some hardware store, and some metal polish, and just take you like a little cotton swab or something, like a Q-tip, and put some on it, and just go up and down the feed ramp, and just make it like a mirror polish to where you can almost see yourself in it, and that'll make it really slick and help those rounds feed up into it. My stepdad had the same issue. I polished his. You can do it with a Dremel too. Just be careful. You don't want to take off too much metal. So Dremel's probably faster if you trust yourself with a polishing tool on a Dremel, like one of those white polishing pads. So that's probably the best way to do that. Just an FYI, IG, Russia come after us. Our guns are useless. We need gas masks. Yeah, that is true. I don't even own a gas mask. All About Vehicle, my uncle is Powell Beach and Palm Beach. I'm not sure. I don't think you wrote that right. But yeah, gas masks are probably the better thing to have, because they'll use some kind of chemical warfare that's actually not even allowed by the Geneva Convention, but nobody seems to be going by that anyway. Shades says, be y'all. What's up, Shades? How's it going, buddy? You doing all right tonight? All About Vehicle Beach at Barrett Jackson. Yes, I would love to be at Barrett Jackson. I've been watching that on TV some. Just says Shades. Throb Nation says, hey, Shades. Thunder Whisperer gas mask sales just went through the roof. I guarantee it. Shades, why are you in the dark? Time for spooky ghost stories. And Thunder Whisperer says, through. Yeah, I knew what you meant. I just want to be outside, Shades, so I set up a lamp right here, and it's just a little dark. And I just thought we'd do this outside tonight. Just says, let's hear some ghost stories. I don't really have any ghost stories. I mean, I used to hear ghost stories a lot over the house in North Carolina, because there's a big cemetery over there, and they actually mound the graves up. They're not flat like most cemeteries, and they used to go over there and tell ghost stories all the time, but I swear I can't remember any of them. It's crazy. 3 concussions will do you in. Justin, let's hear some. I done read that. Keenan says he has bought 15 vehicles in the last 2 days. Tundra, no bugs tonight. Not many. I had one hit me in the ear, but nothing major. Shade says, nice switching it up. Yeah, I'm switching it up tonight. A little bit of darkish. Throb Nation, just say boo. Boo. I don't hope that scared you, Rob. I know it probably didn't. Back to this whole Russia thing. They've done stated that wherever the bombs come from, they're going to send them back. So I don't think they were lying about that. Maybe they'll think about it and be like, we just can't start this whole thing, this whole World War III going on. But you never know what they're thinking over there. So I guess we'll see. And if somebody jumps on us, you obviously know North Korea is going to obviously back them right up. And with all the stuff that we've done with the trade over in China and stuff like that, I don't know if they'd be on our side either, with all the tariffs we've tacked on them. So who knows? We may be in a hole on this one. Keenan, I will be live after you. I don't know if I'll make it. I'm pretty tired for all the stuff I've done tonight, Keenan. I'm sorry. I didn't make it earlier because I was mowing the yard. Just says, Shade said, I've got a ghost, Justin. That's a pretty scary one. As Justin's showing right here, it's scary. LL just fell off the toilet. Well, at least you're watching me somewhere good there, Rob. It's quiet. Edge, did you get kicked out of the house? No, I'm just decided to do it outside because it feels so good outside. I just wanted to be outside. Just says LMAO. Thunder says, I don't think Russia wants to go to war with the U.S. Shall we go back to the 40s and what happened? You're probably talking about at least a Cold War, and, you know, everybody was on edge. I remember that. I was alive back during the Cold War, at least towards the end of it. And, you know, everybody's on edge all the time. I remember people talking about all the bombing and stuff that was going to happen. So, you know, everybody's just on edge all the time. No offense, no, you know, he says, hey, edge. So no pun intended, but, you know, everybody was on edge. Edge says, hey, Throb. All About Vehicle says, okay, Mr. Women's Work. That's right. Except mine wasn't women's work today. I was actually doing men's work. If you ever want to do some men's work, Justin, come on down. Or not Justin, but Keenan, come on down to Tennessee. I'll let you chop up a bunch of wood. I got a pile over here. It's probably about 6 or 8 foot long and about 4 foot tall, and there's 3 rows of it that I busted up today. Shade says, hello, Keenan. You love to steal my 10 o'clock thunder. Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying, Shades. You're going at 10. He's going on at 10. Just says Rob has convenient place to crap himself. True. Throb Nation says Shades at 10. I think he just said he was going on at 10, and he's going to compete with All About Vehicles, Mr. Keenan. Keenan says, hey, Mr. Edge. Mike said, got to run, guys. Have a great weekend. You have a great weekend, too, Mike. Thank you for stopping by. And hopefully you don't get any bad weather that's coming up through by Thunder's way and up that way. Hope you get good weather all weekend. Stay safe if you do get bad weather. Just says, see you, Mike. Throb Nation says, will Justin be allowed back and stay tuned? We'll have to find out. Keenan says, okay, I can cut your grass too. I've already cut the grass. Edge says, see you, Mike. Shay says, I suppose Justin will be allowed back in the circus. That's good to hear. Justin needs to, you know, to mess around with some clowns. Thunder Whisperer says, sounds like you have about 3 cords cut there. Yeah, it's about right. It's about 3 cords is about what I got done. And I busted most of it up today. I had to go get some shin guards because I was busting my shins up yesterday. It was like when I'd hit the wood, it'd fly back and hit me in the shins, and good night, that hurt. Keenan says, bye, y'all, Mikey. Shay says, how do you unremove someone from your channel? I don't know. I've never removed someone from my channel. Tundra says, hit the like button. Hey, I appreciate that, Tundra Whisperer. I keep forgetting to do it and tell people to do it. But yeah, hit the like button if you've not done that yet. Shade says, LOL. Stinger says, I think Russia will do some saber rattling, but nothing more. Syria has had this butt whipping come for a long time. I agree. Yeah, they're doing it's just crappy things over. Caught myself. Hey, like that. They're doing some pretty crappy things over there. So they've definitely been asking for this for a while. Ton of Whisper Gear, you in Tennessee? Yeah, I'm in East Tennessee. It's really nice here tonight, actually. Throb Nation, you have to go into settings under community or subs and remove him from the block list. There you go. All About Very Geary Boy is the best name. No, it's not. Justin said, did y'all have fires down there? No, I don't reckon. I mean, I can, or do y'all have fire? Do y'all have fires down? You might in my fire pit. I mean, I could start a fire in my fire pit, but I had a shower like a few hours ago, and I don't want to take another one because I smell like smoke. So that's why I didn't start a fire in the fire pit. But, you know, saying that, I will probably actually do some live streams over the summer with the fire pit going. So, you know, I'll probably do some of these outside even during the summer. Thunder Whisperer, are you native from there? Yeah, I was born here, and I've lived here my whole life. I'm about an hour outside of Pigeon Forge, or hour and a half from Knoxville, just whichever one you know. Keenan says, Rob seems like, thought I seen a bug crawling across my paper I had in my mileage wrote on. Keenan says, Rob seems to like it. Yeah, Rob probably does like it. But Rob's right, even bad publicity is still publicity. Roddy Robbie Oi boy. Chris says hi Andy. Sorry, I mean Gary boy. Oh God, it's sticking. Justin, I mean wildfires. No, not that I know of. I don't think we've had any wildfires. I've not heard of any if we have anyway. Thunder 501, I agree with Stinger. Just this time, let's turn the place into a parking lot. Yeah, well, I mean, we're going to do something because you can't just keep killing innocent people and gassing those people over there. I mean, that's ridiculous. I don't know what they're thinking. Keenan says, yo, Krista. Tundra Whisper, is your daily driver your Tundra? It is right now because my other daily driver, the Xterra, I had the head gaskets fixed because one of them was leaking just a little bit, and that guy screwed my vehicle up. I don't even know if I'd trust to drive it to Walmart now, so I was telling him earlier I may wind up trading it whenever I get it back just because I don't trust it. Edge Every Day says, hashtag Krista Nation. Stinger 45. Gear, do you live close to Gatlinburg? I live about an hour to hour and 15 minutes from Gatlinburg. I don't go to Gatlinburg as much as I do Pigeon Forge because Gatlinburg has such small roads and it's so packed. But I go to Pigeon Forge quite often. I can be in Pigeon Forge in an hour, just a little under. Justin said, do you have a shirt on? I have a shirt and a small jacket on, even though it's kind of warm. The wind is a little bit chilly. Hey, Throb Nation Edge, when do you get a new video? When do we get a new video? I'm having a hard time reading, just like Rob was. Yeah, Edge, when's the new video hitting the shelf? Sorry if y'all hear cars going by. There's a road right up there, so I can't stop them going by. At least the four-wheelers quit running up and down it. They were loud, about like the dirt bike or the crotch rockets that were on Rob's live stream. Keenan says, oh geez, Justin, do you have a shirt on? I don't know if he does or not. I can't see him, so we would never know. Keenan says, what year is the Xterra? It's an 03. Had about 130,000 miles on it, but I bought it new, and my mom bought it off me when I bought the house, and I bought it back off her, so I knew everything that had been done to it, and it was a great vehicle, and I wouldn't have cared to took it to California, and now this guy's got a hold of it, and I don't even know if I'd trust to drive it to Walmart. So it may not stay in the family too much longer after I get it back, if I ever get the thing back. I did give him an ultimatum. He could either get the thing fixed by next Wednesday, he could take it to a shop and have it fixed by next Wednesday, or I would come pick it up next Wednesday, take it to a shop and have it fixed and pay for it. He could either pay me for it, or we would have to take this legally. And I don't want to take this legally. I don't want to be that person, but I don't think it's right that he messed up my vehicle and I'm probably going to have $1,000 or more in getting it fixed, and it's going to come out of my pocket. So if he wants to go that route, if he makes me go that route, not only am I going to do that, I'm also going to ask for the mileage on my Tundra, because he told me this should only take 2 days and 7 weeks Sunday. So I'm also going to hit him up for the 12 or 1,400 miles I put on my Tundra. And I think John Deere gives us 56 cents a mile. So he can have the option of doing this the easy way and just paying for whatever he screwed up, or we can do this legally and I'll ask for more. You know, I don't want to do that, but if he can't get it fixed right, then I'm not paying for that out of my pocket. That's crazy. I don't want to do it, but if he makes me do it, then he makes me do it. Krista says, hi, Keenan Edge. Justin says, nope, it's hot in here. So he don't have a shirt on is what he's saying. Keenan says, hashtag Team Krista. Shades Wade, same shit, different country. Saddam Hussein in the 90s was doing the same MO. Yeah, he was. And we seen where that got him. Sell the Xterra to Little G's uncle. Well, he is in Florida. He's got to come up by here, so he could just pick it up on the way. And then I'll just go buy the Beamer. The Beamer should get good gas mileage. It's the 325i, and it's in, like I said, it's in really good shape. It's an automatic, but it did have quite a few miles on it. But that doesn't bother me because, like I said, I live 7 or 8 minutes from work, and I'll be driving it to Walmart. Maybe, you know, no more than probably an hour away, so I'm not completely worried about it. I'm more worried about my Xterra just for the simple fact that I don't know what he's done to it. Justin, how far are you from Maryville? Maryville. I'm not sure. I've been to Maryville, but it's been so long I can't remember how long it takes me. Is that near Nashville, Justin? If it's near Nashville, it's about 3 hours. I'm about 3 hours from Nashville, 3.5. Keenan, no, Rob, my uncle doesn't like Nissan. Thunder 501, we've got some storms coming from the south and west. This will be interesting. Hopefully it doesn't get too bad. Hopefully it dissipates before it gets there. Justin, not fishing for your location, just curious. Oh, that's fine. I'm answering as honest as I can. I'm trying to give you honest answers about locations you all will probably know about. Bigger locations like Knoxville and Pigeon Forge and Nashville, because, you know, if I tell you where I'm at, you're not going to know it. Probably it's a little hole in the wall town. Population's like 65,000 or something. Krista, Cole, any more tornadoes? Hopefully not. Edge every day. You get a video when you get a truck. That is my priority right now. Totally understand, Edge. Don't blame me at all, man. I hate to hear that truck wasn't a good truck today, because I was really hoping it was, and I was hoping you would get that one. So I'm sorry to hear that. Stinger, you got Dollywood there in Pigeon Forge. We do, and she might actually be my cousin, but I don't like Dollywood. So, sorry, cousin Dolly, but you can keep Dollywood. All about vehicles. Oh, so it's old. What, my Xterra? I mean, it's 03. I didn't buy a new one. I did buy it new, but I didn't buy a new one. Scott says, hey, Gear, did you take the electricity away from y'all? No, I'm just sitting outside and have a lantern, so that's what it is. I have electricity. Actually, there's not even many lights on the house. I think they've just got a TV and like a lamp on in there. It's pretty dark in the house, too. Thornmaker says, hey, Scott. Shade says, message to 3 accounts known as Justin, Justina, and Justin D. You are reinstated in the Shades Army. Now repeat after me, sir. The private's rifle's name is Justina, sir. This is your rifle. This is your gun. This is for shooting. This is for fun. That's free. He didn't actually put that, Justin. You can memorize that, though. There are so many dishonest mechanics out there. What's up with this? I don't know. And this guy used to be like some kind of bigwig mechanic for Dodge or something. So I don't know. Maybe that's why he's not anymore. Who knows? Thunder and no more tornadoes as of now. That's good to hear. Wing King says, LOL Shades. Justin says, sir, the private's rifle's name is Justin, sir. Shades. Wing King, WTF is that? Question, sir. Jelly donut, sir. Throb Nation, BMWs are nice. Go for it. That's probably what I'm leaning towards. Even with the higher miles, I'm probably still looking at something like that. Just something that looks nice that I can drive, doesn't break the bank, and I don't owe anything on. You know, I can pay cash between them for what the difference would be, and get a decent looking car, and, you know, get good mileage and whole thing. I don't know how it'll do in the snow, because I think all BMWs are rear wheel drive, but I guess we'll find that out when that happens. I don't have to worry about that for a while. I may not even have that thing long enough for that to happen. Scott says, what happened there, Rob, where it's nice and warm? I know it's weird that, you know, Rob's weather's just about as nice as mine. Maryville is 5 miles south east of Knoxville. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm about 3 hours from there. Yeah, that's right. I got some friends that live in Maryville, but I hadn't seen them in probably 25 years. That's about how long it's been since I've been to Maryville. So I just couldn't remember where it was at. Throb Nation, it's great for a change, Scott. Of course, you can see the weeds growing by the minute. You can't see mine growing by the minute because I cut them down just a little while ago. And I did it fast to try to make this live stream. I tried to make Throb's live stream and then do this one. Wing King, are you allowed to have jelly donuts private? I am. I had a cupcake earlier. Shade says LOL. Justin says, you don't like your cousin? I don't mind Dolly. Not that I don't like her. I don't like Dollywood. Shades, because you are a disgusting fat boy, private pal. The Thunder is going to my friend's house, or the Tundra is going to my friend's house in the morning. They're going to help him clean up a 3.5-hour trip on way is coming. That's not too long a drive. I drive to Florida a lot, you know, 9-10 hours. 3.5 is really not that much for me. We'll do a 3.5-hour trip in a day and come back. We don't think much about 3.5s anymore. Ed says, okay, everybody, see you on Sunday at 6:30. Hey, have a full metal Hey, have a good night, Edge. Hope you find a Tundra that you like and that you want to get and is in good shape. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Tundra Whisperer, small town. My parents live in Sims, Montana. Population 346 now. That's yeah. That's small. Sorry, my town's a little bit bigger than that, but we're actually pretty small. We can't even get a Chick-fil-A. Shades, Stanley Kubrick won't be forgotten. LOL. Throb Nation, see you, Edge. Stinger, I recently removed the fender flares from 08 Tundra. There's an outline where the seal, a rubber seal against the paint. Is there any way to remove the outline? Anyone else have this problem? I wonder if you can take like Scratch X, like Meguiar's or Scratch X, and go over it and get it buffed out like that and then repolish it. I know I've took scratches out of my truck that way, and I've also took scratches out of my wife's car that way. And I wonder if that would work. You might want to try that. I don't know if it will, but that would be the first thing I would try. If anybody else knows anything better, please let Stinger know. Scott, yeah, Rob has been 75 here yesterday. Yeah, it's going to be like 80, 81 or 2 here tomorrow, and it was like 82 here today. Justin, my town's population is 190. Man, that's it. This is exactly opposite. Usually we're, having a pissing contest to see who's got the most. Now we're having one to see who's got the least. Krista says, see you, Edge. Tommy says, have you tried Go Gone, Stinger? He's talking about Goo Gone. He got that wrong last time in his video too, but it's called Goo Gone. But I think the Scratch X might be what you need more than that, because I don't think it's a sticky kind of thing. I think it's more like a dirt's got in there and rubbed it kind of thing. Thundra, I grew up in a town of 10. Here we go. My uncle grew up in a town of a half. I'm just saying, there was only half a person in it. The other half was in another town. Throb Nation, that's goo. Justin, you have a John Deere mower, right? Maybe I do. Stinger, I have not tried Goo Gone. You can try that, but I think what's probably happened is dirt's got in that rubber seal, and where you've drove it and it's wiggled a little bit, it's probably created just a little bit of a haze right there. And I honestly think you might take something like some kind of scratch remover and take that out and then re-wax it. That's just my guess, but that's what I'm figuring you're probably gonna have to do. Rebel says, Thunder, that's the size of my family. Scott says, I'm sure you have a green mower, right? Yep. Thunder, yeah, LOL, the town isn't there anymore. Now I live in town 23,000. Shade says, grab the DA and a buffing pad and some scratch compound and go to town. Yeah, I always just take a buffing pad, I was gonna wax it with and do it. It takes a little longer, but that's what I always use. Just says Shades is right. Edge says, maybe a clay bar would help. It might. You might clay bar it first before you do that. Just as LMAO, Shade says, that's true, Edge. If it's not bad and deep, clay bar could help. Scott says, sorry, Gear Rebel asked you the same question. Oh, that's no problem. That's no problem at all. Thunder says, so his feet were in one county and his head was in the other, and the town was split. Yep. They never could elect a mayor because it was always a split decision. It was always, they just never could elect a mayor or any kind of government official. Rob says, Edge, where's Courtney? On her Instagram, she's been out of town with some friends, so I don't know if she's back home yet or not. Thunder Whisperer says, what's a DA? That's actually a machine that oscillates, that you put sanding pads on. Sorry, I kicked the table. That you put sanding pads on, and you can sand your vehicle with it. Shay says that's for dual action. It's a circular sander, painters in the auto body shop. Yeah, I used to do a little auto body years ago, and I got to where I couldn't stand having the sanding grit on me. It would just send cold chills on me, so I had to quit doing it. But we use DAs a lot there. Every body shop uses them. Rob, you are not hot, says, do you enjoy your work? Yeah, I enjoy my work, and I get to actually go a lot now. I went to Johnson City today, and I get to get out of the office, and that's always nice. Not saying I don't like my work, but it's always nice. Good Lord, I hit the camera. I'm doing like Krista did Rob now. It's always nice to get out a little bit. So a little bit of freedom. So yeah, I do enjoy my job, especially now. I enjoyed it too when I was a line supervisor, and I miss working with the people. but I like it better now that I'm in the engineering department. Chris says LMAO gear. Stinger says thanks for the info, guys. I'll try it. Yeah, I think that's probably, you can try Goo like Rob said, but I think you're going to have to get some kind of scratch remover. And if you're not familiar with the DA, I would just use like a little pad that you would actually apply wax with. I would use the scratch remover with that. Sage said, yeah, I used to be painter's helper. Painter and chemicals messed me up bad with mixing booth. Yeah, my uncle owns a big body shop here. Not my uncle, my cousin owns a big body shop here, probably one of the largest ones in town. But I didn't work with him. I worked with another buddy of mine. But he's got really nice stuff. He's got a couple of booths that you actually put cars in to paint, and you don't even have to wear a mask. I mean, it's got such a good ventilation system. I think they still wear masks, not respirators, but just like one of the white masks. But you don't even have to, they say you don't even have to wear that. That it's just, the ventilation system's just so good that you don't even have to wear nothing. Thunder says, I used to be friends with a guy. His house is on a county line. He literally stepped into one county and went to bathroom in the other. Man, how does he pay his water bill? Just as that's cool, that your work is a little flexible. Yeah, I really like that. It just makes for a better day. I don't leave every day, but you know, a few days a week I'll have to go out and buy stuff. Like today I had to go to Johnson City to get oil filter wrenches, or order some. I had to pay for them because they had shipping with them. So I had to go up there to get those. So yeah, it took about a couple hours. I actually got some overtime for that because it's so late in the day whenever I went. They called me and told me they needed them, and I couldn't find them. So I actually had to go order some. Rebel Rouser, what music do you like? Do you ever use CDs? No, I've actually got a membership to, what's it called? Apple Music or whatever for like $10 a month. Any song I want to, and just download it into my phone. It's there forever until I cancel my membership. So I never use CDs, but I guess I listen to more country than I do anything. Probably like Brantley Gilbert and Aaron Lewis. I like George Strait and Garth Brooks. So that's mainly what I listen to. But now, don't get me wrong, I still listen to country, or not country, but rap and stuff. Back when I was younger, I had the big stereos and stuff, listen to the hardcore gangster rap and stuff like that. So, you know, every once in a while I'll take a inkling and want to listen to rap or some rock or something. So I do listen to that. But the majority of music I listen to is probably country. Shade says, damn, that's a painter's dream. Goodbye 3 a.m. respirator. Yeah, or 3M respirator. Yeah, it's amazing. I forget how much in booth were. They were stupid, but you know, if you're going to have a big business and do tons of business, you got to have, I guess, the best stuff in there if you're going to compete with like the car dealers and stuff like that. Thunder Whisperer, nice. Thanks for the explanation. You have seen those car racers. I had my uncle, who's a professional car body guy, take off the goofy 4x4 stickers that comes on the Tundra's TRD package. I usually take a hair dryer and try to get those off. I don't have any kind of eraser or anything like that, but I don't take very many decals off my vehicle. But if I do, I take a hair dryer and heat it up. And then I will take Goo Gone to the sticky stuff that's left and get that off of them. Same, love Apple Music. Yeah, I love Apple Music too. It's cheap and it's not bad. Andy is an OG. I don't know if I'm an OG or not. I don't have the speak or voice of an OG. Rob's laughing. Yeah, I'm kind of laughing too. But I did listen to a lot of gangster rap back in the day. And like I said, I still listen to it some now. Thunder says, yeah, I've got Apple Music as well. I've got country, I've got country, George Strait, some of the new guys, the Ryan Upchurch. I like Upchurch too. The Lax and Jogga Boys for country rap. Post Malone is good. Old school rap is good. Yeah, old school stuff. I don't listen to much new school. I don't even know the new people that rap now. I don't have a clue about that. I listen to all the older stuff like NWA and stuff like that. Justin, you're not country guy if you don't like George Strait. Everybody's got to like George Strait, man. He's the original, you know, OG. It says, wow, OG, I haven't heard of a cop on his street. I know, right? We do have some cops that come down through here, man. I mean, there's a place on down the road here that sometimes get the cops caught on them. So you will actually, you say that, Edge. You say that. Let me get these last two comments real quick. Turner Whisperer, Crispville, what's an OG? And Rebel, old guy. No, it's original gangster, old guy. So one night I'm laying in the bed. Thunder says, George Strait is a legit cowboy. People forgot that. Yeah, he is. I was laying in the bed in there, and I heard this thing come through there, and it's like, and I was like, what the crap? It's like shaking the house. So I yelled through the house. I was like, Pam, what is that? And she goes, it's just a tank. And I jumped up and run here. There's a tank going down the road down there. There was some kind of standoff down there where they had like a hostage, and a tank was literally going down my road to where that's at. Now, I don't know what they were going to do with like a big tank, but a tank was actually going down the road on tracks. And I was like, what the crap is that? But my way my wife said it, it was just like she sees that every day while I'm at work. She's like, oh, it's just a tank going down the road, nothing to it, you know. He waved as he went by, called me, hey, Pam. I was like, hey, George. You know, I don't know what the crap was going on there, but she acted like that's just something she's seen every day while I was at work. Chris says, WAYT stands for Original Gangster. That's right. Ice-T. Yep, Ice-T. Big Pimp Ice-T. Scott says, Old Country Rock. Love it. Yep. Courtney says, hi, guy. I'm back for a quick minute. George Strait's the man. George Strait is the man, Courtney. I do like George Strait. Seriously, Merle Haggard, rest his soul. Yeah, I like some Merle Haggard, too. Just says, what? Are they practicing for Russia? Maybe. That's been a few years ago. That's not happened in a while, but it was just funny the way she just nonchalantly said, hey, that's a tank. Krista, I like the old school rap. The current stuff is literally a bunch of vulgar words. Yeah, the old school crap was a bunch of vulgar words too, like NWA and 2 Live Crew and Tupac. I really like Tupac. Tupac's probably my favorite rapper of all time. I loved Tupac back in the day. Edge, please, you got me. We haven't had a tank yet. Yep, no tank yet, right there. But I don't know. I literally don't know. Maybe they were just trying to scare that guy out of the house. I don't know. Clint Eastwood or John Wayne? Clint Eastwood, man. I ain't old enough to really know. I mean, I've seen John Wayne's movies, but you know, I wasn't old enough to really remember them live. And I do remember, you know, Clint Eastwood's movie, and he's a good director too. So I like Clint Eastwood. Shades, martial law being enforced due to Gear being an OG he is. Maybe they just drove by the house. They like, we ain't messing with that guy. He got too much crap. We're going on down the road. The Hag is awesome. Thunder Whisper, old geezer, old grumpy. I thought LOL. Yeah, I'm getting there. In July, I will be 40 in July. So I'll be hitting the big 40. So, you know, I like money for my birthday. So just send it on in. PO's in the box. I'm just kidding. Thunder, Charlie Daniels. Love Charlie Daniels, man. I really like Charlie Daniels band. I made up a song about Kentucky because I'm a Florida Gators fan, and we got some Kentucky fans that are real good friends. And I made up a song about Devil went down to Georgia, but it was Calipari went down to Florida. So they didn't. They thought it's funny, but they was like, we don't appreciate that. But they did think it's fun. Shay says, I like me some Waylon Jennings. He is a good singer. How about Willie Nelson? You know, I'm not a huge Willie Nelson fan. I don't like his voice. It's too high or something. I don't know. I'm just not a big Willie Nelson fan. He's done a lot for music, and I appreciate what he's done. But as far as his music goes, I'm just not a huge. I like On the Road Again. That's about as far as I go with Willie Nelson. Scott says both Rob. Oh, I know what Rob's talking about there a minute ago. Chris says Ice Cube, NWA, Tupac, Snoop Dogg, Naughty by Nature, etc. Yeah, I know, but they're way worse now. I agree. Yeah, but those are all some of my favorite groups right there because I listen to that. You know, I had like 2 18s in the back of my car. Couldn't even keep the mirror up on the rearview mirror. It'd just fall off, and I'd have to put it back, and it'd fall off again just from the vibration. It was stupid. Vibrating everything around. It was nuts. Thunder says Willie Nelson is so-so. I'm not a big Willie Nelson fan. Edge, KRS-One, a.k.a. Kenny Parker, a.k.a. Boogie Down Production. Boogie Down Production. Chris Green, 40. Please, you're young. I don't feel as young as I used to, though, especially not after busting all that wood. Shay says, I turned 30 this September. Someone shoot me. Yeah, right. I wish I was turning 30 again. I was married by the time I was 30. I got married at 27, but yeah, I wish I was 30 again. Nice, 40. It's all downhill from there. That's what I've heard. It feels like I'm downhill right now. I'm not that far away from it. Just says 40, you could be my grandpa. I know. I'm an old man. I'm halfway to 80. You got to believe I'm halfway to dead. I mean, that's what you got to believe. I mean, 80s. My dad's older than 80, but you got to believe it. It's about half your life gone. and it was the good half too. That's the crappy part of it. You ain't got much to look forward to but retirement, and heck, that's so far away. I ain't even got much to look forward to on that. Justin, Rob, could you be my great great grandpa? I think you could. I really like Johnny Cash, and where my voice is so deep, my wife says I sing Johnny Cash really good, but don't ask me to do it because I'm not going to do it tonight outside with people around. So, but my wife does say I sing Johnny Cash really well because my voice is so deep. It says I cracked my rear window in my Maverick. Johnny Cash is good, I agree. Chris says yes, Edge, Boogie Down Production. Scott grew up with Leonard Skinner, Eagles, Eddie Money, 38 Special, and so on. I really like Leonard Skinner and the Eagles more so than the other ones, but the other ones are good. I do like Leonard Skinner, and I really like the Eagles. The Eagles, I was going to go see the Eagles last year, I think it was, but we wound up not getting to go. Justin, you had dreads. No, I did not, but I tell you what I did have, Justin. I had the hairdo like the skater do. Where it's shaved around the sides and it's long on top and it actually hung down below my shoulders. I actually had hair down like almost as long as probably shades whenever I was younger, but it was shaved around the sides. Skater do. Kept it back in the ponytail. Throb Nation Gear, you're just a young buck. Yeah, maybe to you, but there's a lot of younger people like Justin that thinks I'm an old buck. Scott, wait till you hit 50. That's only 10 more years. The last, 20 went by so fast. The next 10's got to fly by too. The older I get, the quicker they go. I'll blink and be 60 and be like, good night, I ain't ready for retirement yet. I got to save some more money. Edge says, sing Johnny Cash. No, not tonight. I may sing it for y'all one time. Maybe I'll do it in a video. Tundra says, Whisper, average lifespan is 77 and a half for men. You're past half dead technically. Yeah, I've got good genes though. I may die tomorrow, but everybody in my family lived way up in their 80s. My grandfather would have been 94 if he'd have lived 4 more days. So all my family lives a long time. So even on my mom's side, not just dad's side, but on my mom's side. But that don't mean I couldn't die of a heart attack right now. But if everything goes like it has been, I should be all right to make it to 80 at least. Just says that's because Rob is old. Chris says love the Eagles. Throb says I'm your father, Justin. I am your father. Justin, I'm your father. Justin says yes. I keep hitting the screen that pops up. Turner whispered, did you ever have a mullet? No, I never had a mullet. I did have a rat tail years ago though, whenever they were in style, but I never had a mullet. Justin, oh my gosh, you should do your hair. No, I'm definitely not doing that to my hair again. Stinger said, I was 30 once in a land far, far away and a very long time ago. Yeah, it seems like it's been a long time ago for me. Even though it's only been 10 years, it seems longer. Edge every day, 7 years for me. Shade says, business in the front, party in the back. That's right. Now, all mine was the same length all over it. Wasn't different, lengths. It was all the same length on the top. Edge says, good night, guys. See you later. Good night, Edge. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good night. Justin says, you have a good one. You have good genes. Cousin Dolly is in her 80s and looks 30. Yeah, she's got a lot of money to make herself keep looking 30, though. I don't have that much money to have all that plastic surgery done. Shades, LOL, good genes is half the battle. Whoa, I just almost got hit by a bus. That's not good. Don't get hit by the bus. Courtney says, hi, babe. Edge every day. I think he just cut out. Throb retracted his message. I bet Rob was saying, doggone Gear, you look real sexy in that night light right there you got going on with that lantern. And that voice is just soothing. I bet that's what it said. He just retracted it. We're going to say that's what he said. We're going to assume that because that doesn't sound like something Rob would say about me. Thunder Whisper, good in my family too. All grandparents are in the 90s. Yeah, mine was all in their upper 80s and 90s. Des says, hey, Gear. Hey, Des. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Hope you're having a good night. How's the driving coming along? Des just got his driver's license, so everybody congratulate him on that if you've not already. And I hope you're being safe while you're driving, Des. Courtney says, hey, hero Throbber. Thunder Whisperer, Courtney, you're back. Des says, hey, Throb Nation. Thunder says, my profile pic is here is the longest my hair's ever been. I've shaved my head bald twice. I've had my head shaved bald several times. When I do it myself, I usually shave it bald, but I don't do that much anymore. But I do just usually kind of shave the sides real short and keep the top a little bit longer. kind of faded in's how I have it done now. Scott says time goes by fast the older you get. It's disgusting. I know. You can't hardly enjoy it. I told somebody one time, if you won the lottery, there's a bad side to winning the lottery. The weekends go by so fast when you're not working that, you know, you wake up and it's time to go back to work. Crap, I went all the way to the top. Am I back? Can y'all see me? Am I still running right now? Frozen. Yep, I was frozen. Am I back? Can y'all see me? It looks like it's back. Okay, good deal. I thought I was back. Now I got to figure out where I was at here. There we go. No, maybe not. No. Good Lord, how far behind was I? Hey, Throb Nation. Okay, there it is. I think I got it. Hey, Dez. Throb says, hey, Dez. Scott says, definitely agree. Krista. Dez says, how you doing? How you doing, Rob? How you doing? Krista says, Dolly just doesn't look right anymore. I don't understand the fascination with plastic surgery. I don't either. I'm just going to let myself get old. I'd rather spend my money on cars and guns. Throb Nation says, you look stunning, Gear. Super hot. Thanks, Rob. I did it. I do it just for you. Good Dez, you. Just says Throbber's throbbing. Hope not. Shade says, Dez, no text and drive. Repeat after me. That's right. No text and drive. Repeat after all of us. Everybody tell Dez don't text and drive. Krista says, Courtney. Dez says, I'm doing great, Rob. Justin says, any regrets to share about your first half in life? Regrets. I don't know if I have any regrets. There might have been a few women I wouldn't have dated if I could go back and tell myself that. But as far as regrets, I'd have probably saved more money. I probably wouldn't have bought, 35 cars. I'd have probably stuck with one or two and kept a couple of them, and just be smart with your money. That's one thing I can say. I lived at home till I was about 25 or 6, and I should have had a bankroll that choked a horse. But every time I turned around, I was buying a new car, a new gun, or a new something. So my advice to somebody that's young and just starting out life is find something you like vehicle-wise that you think you can stick with. Buy it and make sure it's reliable. Keep it till the wheels fall off of it, which I still can't do that. And put some money back. Put about 15 or 20% of your paycheck back while you can, at least, if not more. And then whenever you get older, you'll be more prepared for retirement if you can make yourself be disciplined towards that. Des says, Shades, I won't, and usually my phone is not near me when I'm driving. That's good to hear. Frozen, you're back. Now that's scary. Singer says, you're offline, now you're back, and I can hear you. Good deal. I'd never had that happen. I don't know if it's because I was outside or what, but that's the first time mine's ever actually frozen on me. Scott, this was fun. Andy, take care this evening. Hey, Scott, thank you for stopping by. You have a good night, and we'll see you next time. This truck's leaving, so I get a little bit more light right here. It may get a little loud. It's a diesel. Thunder says, guys, got to go. Tornado warning 30 minutes west of me. Hey, you be safe, Thunder. Thanks for stopping by, but you be safe. Take shelter, and let us know you're okay tomorrow. Send me a DM or something. Let me know everything went okay. Rebel Rouser, stay safe, Cole Paris. That's right, man. Throb Nation, oh man, that eyebrow thing looked way too authentic. I know. That's how I do it, man. That's how you get all the ladies right there. Krista Green Beans, oh my gosh, do that again, Andy. That's just for you, Krista. That's just for you. Des says, hi, Krista Green Beans. Throb Nation says that move was so Justin. Who you think taught that to Justin? It was me. Stinger says, ditto on spending your money on cars and guns. Yeah, I spent a lot of money on cars and guns over my life. Krista, hi, Des. Congrats on getting your license. Yep, just be safe. Justin, any expert advice on girlfriends? On girlfriends or in girlfriends? If you're talking about in girlfriends, I always use protection. If you're talking about on girlfriends, find somebody you can trust. Trust means everything. Trust is probably more than looks. Now, if you can find a good-looking girl that you can trust, that's even better. But, find somebody you can trust that, you can love and loves you, and That's what it's all about. If you don't have trust, if she breaks that trust or that trust gets broken, some people try to work through that, and I've got friends trying to do that right now. But you always, in the back of your mind, you're always thinking about what that person did to break that trust, no matter what it is. So find somebody you can trust, and that's the main thing. When I met my wife, I actually trusted her. I didn't trust a lot of women. And it's not because I got screwed over or anything. I just didn't trust women. But when I met my wife, I trusted her, and that's how I knew she was the one. Was I actually trusted her. But that's it. But now, like I said, if it says "in girlfriends," you know, no glove, no love. Scott says, "Geez, Rob, just threw out a new video." I know, threw out a video while I was on live. I seen that. It popped up. My thing popped up here from my notifications. Des says, "Thank you, Krista. Remember, mine's going up tomorrow. Thanks for the financial advice. I appreciate it. You're welcome. Good luck, Thunder 501. I did, Scott. My stream crashed and I didn't upload. Need a vid. Gear needs a new vid to fill hole." I know. I got to watch something. I don't know if I watched your last one. I think I did. I can't remember. It's been a long day. Justin, it's hard to save money when you keep putting good reviews on gear that I want. I know that, if you're putting out, stuff you want, it's hard not to buy it. When I was watching Tundra Dude, when I first got my truck, he was putting out vids of stuff I wanted, and I was buying all this stuff from my truck. Now I've got my truck done. It's a little easier to save money, but now I'm going to sink money back into the channel for you guys, and bring quality equipment to the channel. I'm getting fortunate because where I'm getting to be a larger YouTube channel, if they don't send it to me for free to review for you guys, they at least give me a discount on it. And that does help because I'm not monetized, and I spend my own money for this. So I don't care to do that. I'm not complaining. But, anything that they can help me with does help to bring you all better products. And I won't ever review anything that's not a good product. So if I get anything given to me, or I buy anything or whatever, if I don't think it's a good product and I don't think it's something I would use, you'll either hear me say it's not a good product, or you just will never see the video on it, because I'll never put a video up of something that sucks. Krista's laughing at me. Oh my gosh, can you send me a clip of that? Of just what? What'd I do? I don't remember what I did. I'm so far behind, I don't remember what y'all talking about. You're going to tell me. You talking about the eyebrow thing? If you are, I can send you. I can actually make a video and send that to you doing that if you just want to look at that every day. You get up, you got to make your day start right. Watch me lick my eyebrows and point at you and be like, "You are the man, Rob. You can go out and make the day good. This is going to be a positive day." I can do all kinds of motivational speaking for you on that. Just says, "LOL, I'm on, not in." Yeah, I figured that's what you meant. Both of them are good advice, though. So, you can take both advice. By protection, do you mean a Desert Eagle 50? Yeah, that's what I mean. Yep, Desert Eagle 50. That's a big gun. My buddy actually asked me one time what I thought about them. And, I thought he wanted my honest opinion, and apparently he didn't, because he's not really talked to me much since. It's a novelty item, I think. I mean, it's fun to probably shoot, and but it's not practical. I mean, even for home defense, it's not practical. And I basically told him that. I was like, it's, if you want something to start a conversation, a conversation piece, it's perfect. But if you want something, that's practical, that's not what you need. And he kind of got mad because I didn't agree with him. But, in my viewpoint of what a firearm is, it's a tool, and a tool needs to have a job. And that, to me, just didn't have a job. Now, if you're talking about secondary cool, like Nothing Fancy talks about, where it's just cool to own this, that's cool. That's what I told him. If you want a conversation piece and you just want to show it off, that's great. Get a gold one. But if you're looking for something to actually do something with, that's not the gun to have. Thunder says, "Whisper, your wife should be your best," or Thunder Whisper. I'm a little bit drowsy. Sorry. It's all run together at this point in time. "Your wife should be your best friend, if not, if it's going to work." I ain't gonna say my wife's my best friend. I mean, she is a friend, but I don't know if she's still my best friend or not, but we do make it work. I still trust her. Justin says, "Thanks for the advice. I'm lucky to have people to learn from." Yeah, take advice from me. I've done all the wrong things throughout life, so I can tell you how to do it because I did it wrong. Stinger says, "Remember the line from the Tom T. Hall song, 'Younger women, older whiskey, more money'?" Yep. Oh my gosh, I religiously watch all your vids the minute they come out. You do not. You watch them at the table. You told me that one time. Hey, while we're still on here, and we dropped down to 5. Never mind. We had like 11 people watching a minute ago. Now we only got like 5 people watching. I was going to do a giveaway, but I guess I waited too long and everybody kind of dropped out. I'll do one next time. Scott, yes, I do remember Rob. Send a clip of the eyebrow thing. I will. I'll send it to you. Justin says, I have the 50 for home defense. What should I replace it with? For home defense, probably either AR-15 and get fragmenting rounds because they won't go through 2 sheets of sheetrock. Or you might want to get like a 12 gauge with birdshot. Throb Nation says, hear that, Justin? A tool needs to have a job. That's right. Get a job, Justin. It definitely has a job and gets paid in full. That's right. You know, a lot of people talk about guns. They don't want to scratch them. Oh, I don't want to scratch it. It was so expensive. Well, I understand some people collect firearms, and I have stuff I, you know, would prefer to not get scratched. But most of my firearms, if they get scratched, I'm not going to be tore up about it. Just says everyone left to see the breaking news. Which breaking news? Did Russia bomb us now? Or you shouldn't worry about it getting scratched because it's going to get scratched. Breaking news. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What's breaking about it? I'm outside. I don't even have a TV on, so I'm totally in the dark, literally. So what breaking news is it, Justin? Let us all know. Do I need to, well, I don't have a gas mask. Do I need to like wet a shirt and stick it over my face? But a home defense weapon shouldn't be a novelty as well, right? No, I don't think so. In your home, I mean, it is like the call, and you can use stuff like that depending on where you're at. Now, this is just Tennessee that I'm talking about, but you'd have a lot easier time explaining why you defended yourself with a shotgun or an AR probably than you would a 50 caliber Desert Eagle. But if that's all you got, that's all you got. And I'm saying use it, but shotgun's probably your best bet because then you probably wouldn't have to explain too much on why you use that for home defense. That's probably the most common home defense gun there is. And also, like I said, keep birdshot in it because, it won't penetrate as many walls with birdshot. And you'll have family and people behind those walls that you don't want to injure. Always be mindful of those pellets or anything entering that room. So always try to stay at angles to where you're away from where your loved ones are. Thunder Whisperer, I own an MP Shield 40 for the nightstand. Any thoughts with an AR-15 10 feet away? It's going to hurt. 10 feet away is going to hurt. I have an AR pistol beside the bed, half-inch barrel, which would obliterate my hearing. And I also right now I actually have an M&P 2.0 compact 9mm because I'm testing a holster that a company sent me, and I'm going to do a review on it probably next week. But normally I have my Glock 19 Gen 5 beside me, and it's a 9mm also. But, 10 feet, it's going to hurt. I mean, that bullet tumbles when it hits. And if anybody's got any sense at all, nobody wants to leak. So if you pull anything on them, if they're not hopped up on drugs, hopefully they back down and say, I've had enough. And you don't have to shoot anybody. Nobody wants to shoot anybody. Throb Nation says, I'm fully committed to watching gear. I appreciate it, Rob. I watch all your videos too. Des says, hey, Thunder Whisperer. Rebel Rouser says, just what Trump decided. The other news reporters are just releasing more info about it. Thunder Whisperer says, hi, Des. Rich, how's it going? Desmond Rich, how's it going? Desmond Rich says, it's going good, Thunder Whisperer. How's it going for you? But, and Thunder Whisperer says, all good here, Desmond Rich. Justin says, if the robber gets shot from the back, it's my fault and I could get 10 years jail. It's very crucial. It depends on where you live. Actually, it has its own laws about stuff like that. Some states say that if they're in your house, you have the right to assume they're there to do you harm. So you have a right to defend yourself. So, it all depends on where you live. You really have to look at your own laws about stuff like that. Keenan says, so you're on still where Shades Schwade. Shades was on here just a minute ago. I don't know where he's at now. I'm down to 7 viewers, so I don't know if people cut out to see him or if people cut out to see the news or if they just got tired because it's, probably going on 10's over past 10 o'clock. Just says it's the Virginia laws. Yeah, I don't know all about Virginia laws. I just know about Tennessee laws. So just says I'm moving to Arkansas next year though. Moving down there with Cole, huh? You can go work Cole. They've got, apparently they have a lot of tornadoes. Be prepared for that if you move down there. Tornado Alley. So we've been going on now for a little over 70 minutes. So I think I'm going to hit the bricks. I'm pretty tired from all the stuff I've done today. Thunder Whisperer says, in my state, the law says if they're on your side of the front door, bang. That's pretty much what mine says too. Got a Bolt Gear, hockey time, nice scary stream. Hey, thanks, Thunder. Or Throb Nation. I don't know why I said Thunder. Throb Nation. You have a good night, and we'll see you next time, buddy. I'm sure I'll see you before then on the web. Keenan says, okay, bye there, Mr. Bricks, a.k.a. Women's Work. That's right. That's Courtney's Women Work. Just says, hope you sleep tight and have a great weekend. Hope you have a great weekend too, Justin. Krista says, have a good one, Gear. You have a good one. I hope y'all have a great weekend. Hope nothing bad happens with this Syria thing. Hope you're all safe. Hope the weather doesn't turn off bad and give you all. Des says, have a good night. And Keenan says, oh, boo. You all have a good night too. Stay safe if the weather gets bad. I don't think we're really expecting too much here. Maybe a little bit of rain on Sunday, but that's about it. So you all have a great night, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for showing up.